Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included and TTG's incredible Antfarm. Or, as I was saying in the last episode, Antfarm, which is something completely different and scary. I will try to get as much done as possible. We'll see how quickly we can get it done. Construction errand, so we just need to construct these two. If probably don't need to do them, but they are there, so whatever. Other than that, I do need to get this done. This is important to get up and running. Catalina increased in machinery. Okay. We do want more of the gold. So getting that up is important. Yeah, they are getting more and more slime. Which I probably should make them, like, force them to go through a wash basin when leaving. Whatever. There's not that many germs really that get through, so shouldn't be a major problem, to be honest. Can I make, like, could I put one like there? Yeah, that would be possible. Could put it like this as well. Ooh, that would be nice. Putting it there would be really nice. Yeah, I'm not going to do it now. I said I wouldn't build any more. I'm not going to. Out in the slime biome, that is. I'm not actually going to do it. I'm going to actually keep what I'm saying. And we are coming around to cycle 110. And yeah, we are getting into probably what you could call the mid-game. At this point, really all we have done is meddle in the early game. Since we have basically moved away from having a problematic food production thanks to the dust caps and the mushrooms over here, down here. Since we have this big farm of mushrooms, we don't really have a problem with food. What I'm going to do is actually deconstruct this one. You'll see why. I do want a refrigerator because I can have two, and they will store just as much as a ration box. So, and they function the exact same way. If they stand in, like, carbon dioxide, they will keep the food sterilized, so, like, from keeping the food from decaying. Please, come on. Yeah, you shouldn't be. You're not allowed in there. Like, no. Because you can't breathe. Because of the slime lung stuff. Copy that setting, and probably going to have to just set it at the 6. Thank you for actually moving stuff. Yeah, you can get a bunch of food. And you don't, since you have it in carbon dioxide, which is a sterile gas, you don't actually need to power them. If you had them up in here in oxygen, you would have to do it. But having them in carbon dioxide is fine by just keeping them unpowered. Where are you going? Going to... Oh, you're gonna pick up even more slime? Okay, whatever. No one's going to do the refrigerator. Like, no one is going to do that one. I understand you being devoted to this, which is good, but keep on failing because you're infected with slime lung and you have one more cycle of it. We're having downtime again. Construction errand. So no one has been up here to construct, which is interesting. Annoying, but interesting. And it seems there's absolutely no polluted oxygen anywhere. That's interesting as well. Amusing, one might even say. And this Bud might start working soon. Hopefully. It's 19.6, which should soonish. Yeah. We have no power there, but that's fine. There's quite a lot of water still. Let's check. What do you offer? Oxyfern seed, balm lily seed, or 2 duplicants. What is Oxyfern? If you press U, you get this one up. If we then look at plants and this is also new with the pictures. That's not that wasn't here before. This is really good because it's easier to identify. So this is the one, the Oxyfern. Absorbs carbon dioxide and exude breathable oxygen. Growth requirements is temperature 0 to 40 degrees Celsius. Requires an air pressure of 25 grams minimum. It requires the atmosphere to be carbon dioxide to work. It needs 4 kilograms of dirt every cycle, and it needs 19 kilograms of water every cycle. Wow, that's a lot of water for one. That's one plant. Also, something you need to consider, that's one plant. Not 2 or 10, it's 1. And it needs to be in a farm plot. Right. Not sure I'm interested in anything at that point. Because a bomb lily seed... Yeah, no. No to that one. No to these two. And this one sounds pretty useless. Goodbye to all of you. Could someone please take the polluted water and dump it over here? Like, please? Please, please. How much do you have left? Half a cycle. Basically, at the end of this cycle, you will lose it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Gases can't move diagonally, so this will just push the hydrogen back in here, so... that's why I did it as well. What I'm going to do at this point is like this. We're going to have to do this. Because we are going to put like a wall here. And we're going to have to do it in sequence. So we put a wall here and then like along and then along. So... And we're gonna have to do it diagonally, so we might even have to dig a bit to get further away from here. But yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how much we're going to have to do. What we need to do is uproot this one. It's in the way. We have to uproot it and then build a tile here. And you'll see why once they actually get to it, so... Might not be in this. And her slime lung finally is cured. So she's not going to lose her breath as much. Or as quickly. Which is good. But it's downtime, so they aren't doing any work at all. Like, really at all. Which is fine. It's... If they don't get any downtime at all, it's... They will get cranky and they will have high stress. And that's something to be careful of. If you see your stress going up and up and up and up, it's probably because you have allocated a bunch of skills which you can't like making it so you need like a really high morale which you can't satisfy, and that way the stress will go up and up and up. And since I'm using these and they are stopping wet and a bunch of other like malice things when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to like stress, like you have stress increasing stuff like sopping wet, for example, or bad decor or whatever really it is, and you have a morale you have such a high morale you can't satisfy, then the stress will go up and up and up unless you fix it. there are ways to fix the skill things by putting down a skill scrubber like this, putting it down, and then, as it says, refunds the duplicant skill points for reassignment. You could do it to respec like a duplicant, because you find them to be a lot more useful doing something else, for example, or you find that for what one duplicant is doing, it's pretty useless to have art, for example. Or you find it pretty useless to have more than one doing it. Regardless, really, if you find yourself in a situation where you can't deal with the stress, like, scrub everyone's skills to 0. And then reallocate them so you don't go beyond your morale limit. And that's why, really, I'm not putting every skill point in, because yeah, I don't want to hit the morale cap, so I'm actually going, yeah, I will do that one. We'll do that one. You will, Catalina will get this one, because I want you to be able to carry stuff, please. Not than that, I'm just keeping it as is. And you could actually spec duplicant to be an all-rounder. Basically, they can do everything, but not like, they're not specialized in anything, so they can't do any of the really fancy stuff. But they can do more or less anything a little bit more efficient than everyone else can do as well. Oh my god, this is a giant chlorine biome over here. I might tap into all of this using this one. I do want to uproot this pinch of pepper plant, because it's never going to grow and it's just in the way as it is. And the same with this bomb lily. I have no use for one, so yeah, I'm probably just going to remove it, to be honest. Yeah. We are in a really stable position, I would say, at this point in the game. It really boils down to, we have to fix this polluted water issue, which is just keeps on building up. It just gets more and more into this little, like, yeah, this container isn't large. You could make it larger to accommodate like more, but yeah, I have to fix this. Can someone please just get to uprooting this? Please, just fix it now. Please, please do it. Or is it you can't do it diagonally like this? Like, seriously, you can't do it? Or what? Nope, they can't do it because someone is idle, which is a sign that they can't do it. I'm going to remove that restriction, to be honest. Don't need it anymore. Might be more useful to have a do stuff and not be idle. Yeah, and if you see a bunch of people being idle, it might be because there's a restriction somewhere, or there's like you're not actually doing anything. Or the priorities is set in such a way that they can't do something which they should be doing, but not not the first thing they do. So looking over the priorities and like see if any of the doors are permitting people or not is a thing to do, which is really important. I have on more than one occasion actually forgotten about like a door somewhere, which has blocked everyone's access. And it's screwing everything up because they couldn't get to the problem. But yes, probably what I should do is put a manual airlock over here, like build out a little bit more and make a room of some sort. Probably make like an oxygen room or something, and like bottle up some oxygen and put down here, so when they are out here they don't have to run all the way up here to get oxygen, which wouldn't be ideal. We canister filler, automatically store piped gases into canisters or manual transport. So what we could do is like have, oh my god, again, please stop doing that. We could have like one of these like that, and then just a gas pump next to it, piping gas in like that, and then taking anything that's oxygen, taking it in the canister and like putting it into like this and outputting it into a room or something over here. And we probably should do something like this. And then take like this, and then seal off here, and have a bit of room here, which is where oxygen is produced, like this. And you have to go around here. So you're holding your breath from over here basically and all the way down here, but once you get here there's some oxygen. And if you run out of the breath in here, you can just run to this room and then back again. Yeah, I'm probably going to do something like that. I'm going to cancel this though, because I don't want to build that at the moment. I'm just ignoring that one and keep this. So yeah, they won't do it for some reason. Could I actually do something like this? If I cancel this, I know how to build it. I'm just lazy when it comes to building it, really. If we do something like this, and then go... No, we can't do it because this is something which takes up like a big area. For some reason, it takes up a large area. Could we actually... Yeah, we could build one here. I can't put one there. I can't put one there. I can't put one there because it takes up 3 tiles. It's insane, really. No, I'm not going to do this. That's not the way to do it. I'm going to do that and then... probably gonna have to do something like this. Remove these two and then like getting a top and removing this like from here or something like stupid or insane like that. Or building a tile there and then like removing this. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Insane thing to do. Like get what I want. And we're going to take the pufflet eggs, which will be run through this one. I will take the 2 eggs there, and that's 1 and those 3. And we are going to put this one on a 7 to get that on a higher priority. Yeah, since I'm taking all the eggs, they will die out. They will like disappear. There won't be any more Pakus over here, but I don't care. They wouldn't have survived anyway, so using the eggs for something else is good enough. And we are going to deconstruct this one. We're going to not uproot it because for some reason you can dig diagonally, but you can't uproot like that. So, someone get another skill points, which I won't allocate. And another skill points from Mary. Let's see, you actually have maxed out all of the things which I care about. I will give you improved carrying 1. That's a good one to have. Because you get +2 strength and +400 kilos of carrying capacity. This is like the supplying job is probably one of the best ones, even if you don't have a heart for it. It's more or less like the easiest increase in, like, you make the duplicants a lot better for very little. Yes, we are going to give you that one. So they will run up here and get the skill. And since this pincher pepper is out of the way, we can actually build this one, and we can build this one, and yeah. Yeah, and it's downtime, so, and it's quite on time, really. It's good. It's a good time to call this episode after this cycle is over, since we are up to 30 minutes at this point. So, but yeah, it has taken a bit of time, and the pincher pepper plant was in the way. And yeah, we are setting up this. There's a huge area with chlorine over here, which we will tap into and not destroy, but we will connect them, spread out the chlorine, and with the waterlock, none of the chlorine will like disappear. So the chlorine will stay, and so on. So yeah, we are getting along quite nicely. We are on cycle 115 at this point, and food is fine, water seems to be fine. We will be even better off when it comes to water once like this area over here is set up properly. And it's looking really good. We are heading into the more mid-game stuff, a bit more complex stuff, and this is probably the point where a lot of new gamers and new players will have difficult continuing, because yeah, going where to go from here isn't that obvious, to be honest. But with that, I will say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.